Hi guys, it's Nikki, creator of Nicki's Homemade Crafts. Today I would like to teach you how to make a pillowcase without sewing and slip stitching once. Okay, the only time you would possibly use this is if you add some buttons here. Then you would sew. Otherwise, if you make this much longer right here, this little latch, and then you can tuck it in right here and you won't even have to do any of the buttons. So I'm going to teach you how to make a pillowcase. It's a little bit big here, so I have a hard time showing you everything. Okay, how to make a pillowcase with not sewing, no slip stitching, nothing. This is all, you just crochet and you make this. How pretty is that? All right, now let me zoom in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna make a small version, of course, because otherwise it would take forever, and I'm not gonna finish it up completely, okay? I'm just gonna show you a little beginning part of it, because once you get the hang of this beginning part, it makes it much easier to understand, and then you will just keep on going, because it goes in rounds and rounds. So I'm gonna show it to you with half double crochets, okay? So I have here a simple chain, and I'm gonna go in a back bump, okay? So I'm gonna go in a second one first, so I'm gonna skip the first one, go in the back bump, and make your entire row of half double crochets. That's it, just half double crochets. And then we're gonna go on the other side and create another row of half double crochets, and then from there we're just going to go in rounds. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So almost there. Couple more stitches. All right, so here is my last one. Okay, so I have an entire row of half double crochets. Now I'm gonna turn. So I'm not turning this way, I'm turning this way. So I'm staying on the same side, okay? And I'm gonna try to ignore that little strand right here. And now I'm not gonna chain one, okay? You're just gonna keep on going and going into that V. So that's why we went into the back bump, because we wanna see that V right there, okay? Let me see if I can zoom a little bit further so you can see a little bit better. There you go. All right, so again, you finished the row, you're turning this way so you see the V on the bottom. That's why you go into the back bump. And now, no chain of one, just gonna keep on going. And now we're going through the V right here and create our half double crochet, okay? Into that V. On the other side, so the bottom part pretty much of the row you just did. This is the bottom. This is not the top. So I'm gonna just keep on going. Okay, so we're now here, So here's what you need to be a little bit careful about, okay? So here's your very first half double crochet you did. So that means here's where you put your last half double crochet of this row, okay? Now you need to remember that you did a chain of 1, which is right here. So make sure you ignore that one and not go in it, okay? So we're going straight into the very first half double crochet that we created. And now all you have to do is going in rounds and rounds and rounds. Now, it is very helpful if you use a little stitch marker like I do. I use the stitch marker right after my very last stitch of this round. So this is technically, if I lay it flat, this is round 1. Even though it was 2 different rows, but it is round 1. So now I placed my stitch marker, and now I'm gonna skip that chain that we did all the way in the beginning and go into that half double crochet. And now I'm just gonna go in the round. Keep on going all the way around until I hit my stitch marker again. So what this means, and this is how we created this, is that we created the bottom, or actually the top of the pillowcase. That's the part that you're going to show off, right? But it's the bottom while you are crocheting. Then you turn it around, right? So just going to keep on going, and this is the part where you do not have to sew then. How awesome is that? And because you're going in rounds and rounds and rounds, you won't have to sew the sides together either. So you don't have to create, 2 rectangles, squares, or whatever it is. And you're just going to have to keep on going in rounds and rounds and rounds until you feel like this is the end, or the pattern tells you so. And in my case, I just added a little flap, which means that I stopped when I was at one of the sides right here, okay? And then I just went in rows for half of the amount of stitches of the round so that I have a flap. And then I'm gonna add some buttons to it. And then it's ready. But you could make the flat much, much longer, as I just showed it to you. I'll show you guys in a second again. And then you don't have to use buttons, you just tuck it in. So here I'm getting close to my stitch marker. Here's my stitch marker. That means this is the end of the round. This is round 2. I'm going to pull it out, put it over there, and now I'm going to keep going, and this would be now round 3. So this is how you keep on going. So you can already see how this is kind of rounding out. So you're gonna keep on going in rounds and rounds and rounds until you're there. So let me show you on my big piece again. So I'm gonna have to zoom out and make it a little darker so you can see what I'm doing. So here's my big pillow. Okay, so I made my flap in such a way that I'm gonna fold it over. I'm not quite done, right? You can see. And add some buttons right here. So I want to add 3 buttons. So I should do like this, right? 3 buttons. But if you make this flap much longer, which you can see right here, I pretty much stopped on one side, about halfway on both sides, and then I just went in rows. Okay, so you can make this much, much longer, and let me kind of squish this so I can show you better what I'm talking about. If you make this much longer, all you have to do is tuck it in, like this. And you don't even need a button. No sewing extra, see? Once you just tuck it in and then you fold it over, then you have your pillow. And this is what the top looks like, but that was the bottom in the beginning, right? This is the part that we did right here. Right here. And this is already done. And then here's the side. Oh, I have some extra yarn hanging here. Here's the side. There is no sewing right here on any of the sides right here. All flat, no problems. So, and as you can tell, not once did I use a slip stitch, or not once did I sew, unless you want to add some buttons to it. Otherwise, no sewing, no slip stitching, just your chain and your stitches that you need in order to make this pillowcase. So again, you would need it if you add some buttons to it, but you don't have to. If you make this much longer, this flap, all you have to do is tuck it in and then you're done. This is probably the easiest pillowcase that you can ever make, and you can design it as much as in any way you want. This is all half double crochets right here, and I just used bulky yarn for this particular piece. Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful on how to learn how to make a pillow with no sewing and no slip stitches, and you could leave a comment below and like this video if you enjoyed it and was very helpful to you, as well as share it so that other people get to enjoy it as well. Be sure to click on the link in the description. You find it's the very first link in the description right there. If you're on YouTube, then you're going to see it right there. And it has a link to get this entire pattern written out. And if you want the PDF of it, I will even have that. So be sure to check that out. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I get to see you the next time. Or you get to see me the next time. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next time. Bye.